Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. Off the inbound.
How about Chris Paul just in the right position, so smart on both ends of the floor?
If the floater doesn't get it to drop for him. Bridges with some nice defense. Here's Hart. Sinks that one from the post.
Just more parity and dispersed talent.
Do you constantly read over some of these CBA agreements? I would assume that you do, to have a full understanding of terms like the apron, like we just talked about, or all the other things, the luxury tax, all the things that make deals possible.
It's one thing to have luxury tax. It's a whole nother animal now to have the second apron. And that, certainly for teams that are deep in the second apron, that limits their ability to go make major trades, to be able to sign players for more than the minimum. And we're seeing that happen to at least one or two teams around the league right now. So how will that impact things? But certainly the CBA being 50, 60, 70 pages, that's something you pour through before every calendar year.
It is just fascinating. Out to the right wing. Here's Wembanyama. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. The shot's good from Paul. 1:52 left to play in the first quarter. Paul passes to Johnson. Vassell outside. Back to Johnson. 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by Achua. The Knicks leading by 8. McBride with the ball. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Achua, the pass to Payne. The tray. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Plenty of other ways to discourage players, but to allow players to really be there in the big moments, to defend at a high level. And I would just love to have a healthy serum that we can spread around the league and keep these guys on the floor.
I think here at the table, we're all nodding our heads, looking up and down. We all agree completely with what you're saying. With a short break in the action.
What happened, whether it sours, whether something falls apart, there's always one deal or two that falls apart at the trade deadline or in the offseason. But I try to wait as best I can and make sure that when I report, it is confirmed.
Outstanding. Anunoby outside. Here's the 3. Rebound by Sohan. Spurs trail by 8. Pass to Castle. Here's Vassell. Shoots over Anunoby. Vassell, no good.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Hart, no good.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
It's Jones on the wing. Brunson covering. Pass to Sohan. It's rebounded by New York.
Rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
To the middle. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Now, here's Hart. He's got 8. Here's Anunoby. New York, no good that time either.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
So hot at the line.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Pass to Towns. Over Wembanyama. The fadeaway J off the mark. And so we conclude the first half. New York ahead. They're up by 9.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Pass to Hart. Left side, Towns. Inside, Anunoby. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Brunson sets a screen for Hart. Back to Brunson. Here's Towns. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. 47% on 7 of 15 attempts. Here's Castle. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
Size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
1:39 left here in the third quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. And New York making a change here. Lions checked in. Makes it off the glass. Brunson with it. A floater, and it's good on the way in. Brunson's got 16 points here in the second half.
An incredible job, Brunson, just measuring off that floater.
Vassell wide open. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Here's Brunson. There's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brunson's got 26.
And aren't we here with Brunson? This is what we expect from him, crafty and efficient.
Pass to Johnson. Shoots over Achua. A shot by Johnson, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
McBride passes to Brunson. Rebound, San Antonio. Vassell outside. Jones finds Vassell. For 3. It's hauled in by Achua.
6 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Johnson. No good on the second free throw.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Back to Sohan. Takes a 3. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. Bridges has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Back to Paul, looking to end the run. Brunson with some nice D.
Time to play defense in today's game. The one thing that I do like is that the league has allowed for some variance and some zone defense to start to be employed. So tactically, coaches are trying to throw different strategies out there, but man to man, it's hard.
Zohan, the pass to Wembanyama. Paul outside. To the left wing. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Wembanyama. He gets it in there.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for New York.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic
was put on display here today.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jalen Brunson.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Spurs working the ball around now. Brunson against Paul. Lets the three fly, and Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. The shot and game clock separated by 4. He can't get it to go. Good D by Barnes. Pass to Paul. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense.